Olympic medalist Nick Goepper on the incredible highs and dangerous lows of life as a pro skier. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News. First, a fiery crash on I-70 yesterday left multiple people dead when a runaway semi rammed into stalled traffic just outside of Colorado Mills Mall. Multiple agencies report the crash happened during rush hour on I-70. The semi plowed into multiple vehicles, leading to explosions and sending 6 to the hospital with serious injuries. Fires there burned for several hours. Authorities have not confirmed how many people died. A firefighter was also injured by shrapnel when a vehicle exploded after crews arrived on scene around 4:50 p.m. Mountain towns across the globe have higher rates of suicide and mental illness than urban and suburban areas, and even Olympic elite struggle with low lows.
It's been an interesting road over the last few years, and it's not a very glorious topic to speak about.
That was Nick Goepper, a 2-time Olympic medalist for ski slopestyle. The 25-year-old Indiana native has competed as a pro since 2015, and when he's on skis, all is right in the world.
The wintertime, it's so fast-paced, and there's like a new goal you set to achieve every single week. There's a competition, there's a travel destination, there's expectations that are placed on you.
But when the snow melts and the season ends, life got grim.
I have really struggled with some poor mental health and loneliness, isolation, and even suicidal ideation in the past.
Sometimes he couldn't even find the will to leave his house.
I know that I'm capable of skiing at a high level and winning contests, and I also know that I'm capable of locking myself in my room for weeks on end and not wanting to be alive.
Goepper started talking publicly about his struggles with depression and addiction in 2017. Today, he says he's doing better thanks to support from friends and family.
People and exercise are the two things that helped me the most. It sounds so simple, and it is, but it's the hardest thing you'll ever do sometimes.
This summer, Goepper gets a few weeks off from training to marry his sweetheart, Lizzie. They met like a lot of free skiers, he says, at X Games in Aspen, where she was working the athlete tent, and he was trying his hardest to impress the ladies. Earlier this week, Breckenridge was rocked by news that Mark Burke, a longtime restaurant owner and former town council member, died Monday at his second home in Denver. He was 58 years old. Burke's most recent public appearance was in Frisco this January when Summit Democrats elected a new county commissioner. He ran for office, and David Axelrod of Highside Brewing gave Burke his endorsement.
8 years on town council, he also was the president of Johnson Wales University, overseeing a $200 million budget.
Burke told the packed house that night he felt strong and ready for public service again after a years-long battle with cancer. He was diagnosed cancer-free in November.
And I really would be honored to serve you, and I stand ready to do it. I'm unemployed. I sold my business. So thank you all. I appreciate it.
At this week's town council meeting, Burke's former colleagues there paid tribute, remembering him as generous, passionate, fiercely loyal, and, in the words of Jeff Bergeron, a good dude. Burke is survived by his wife, Tracy, and 3 children. Stay tuned for info on a public memorial. In sports, the Rockies open a series with the Braves tonight. First pitch is 5:20, and the Avalanche open round 2 of the postseason against the Sharks at 8. The Nuggets are back for Game 7 against the Spurs tomorrow. And in local sports, brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Weiss Agency, Summit High Boys Lacrosse plays Kennedy at home today. Girls Lacrosse is in Aspen. All teams are off this weekend for prom. And the Breckenridge Vipers play the NorCal Ice Raiders at the Mountain West Hockey League Finals this weekend, starting tonight in Las Vegas. Winner in that best-of-3 series is crowned league champion. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News.